Hi guys, my name is Arkansas M Dream Show, and you won't believe who I'm with here today with Miss Donna Terrell.
Hello everybody, hi.
We are actually at the Fox 16 news station and at this amazing studio.
This is Studio B. So
Okay.
we have Studio A, and I wanted us to be in Studio A, which is where the Fox 16 set is located, but they're shooting something in there that just began at about 2 o'clock. So we had to opt for Studio B, but we still have lighting and we have everything we need so that we can do this.
It's beautiful and you're beautiful as always.
And you are too.
Thank you. And I have been in awe of you since I've been in Arkansas for 5 years. So
Thank you so much.
you're
Thank you.
amazing. Please let us know how you started your journey to become an anchor. By the way, yes, Miss Donna Terrell is an anchor in case you don't
Fox
know.
16 news anchor. Well, I've been here. I just celebrated my 15-year anniversary with Fox 16, so that's pretty cool. But I majored in college in broadcasting and cinematic arts at Central Michigan University. So I guess you could say I decided in high school that this was the career path I wanted to take. So I graduated, got a bachelor's degree in broadcasting and cinematic arts, and after that, started working my first job in Battle Creek. They wouldn't let me in the news department because they said I had no experience.
Look at you
Shame
now.
on them, shame on them. But I ended up getting in the news department because I would work my 9-to-5 job, and then I would go into the newsroom and work for free, basically shadowing people. But because I was an employee, they let me get in the news cars with our reporters and photographers, and I would go and see how they put stories together, and I would just observe, and then they finally let me write a few stories, just short version stories, and I just kept doing that until finally they were like, fine, we'll hire you, for goodness sakes. How do we get rid of this woman? So it's persistence. Sometimes when doors close for you, you have to make them open. So I made my door open so I could jump in, and the rest is history.
Yeah, and you have done so much work, and I know that you are very active in nonprofit field. So is there anything that you're passionate about?
Yoga Warriors, Donna Terrell's Yoga Warriors Fighting Colon Cancer. I am wearing our shirt. Too bad we can't zoom in so you can see it, but this is our logo, and it says Donna Terrell's Yoga Warriors Fighting Colon Cancer. It's an organization that I created 6 years ago after my daughter died. She died in 2011 from colon cancer. She got colon cancer when she was very young. She fought it, battled it. It went away, went into remission, then it came back, and that last fight was really tough. But she discovered yoga. She was going to a hospital in Houston, Texas, where she was living at the time, and they offered yoga to cancer survivors and caregivers. And so she started doing yoga, and I remember, she called me one day and she said, Mom, I did yoga and it made me feel better. And I thought, that's pretty cool. So fast forward, when my daughter passed away, I was looking for ways to honor her memory, because she was adamant about letting young people know that you can get colon cancer too. And if you see warning signs, you need to pay attention, because when hers was diagnosed, it had advanced. It was in the later stages. So, which is part of the reason after we fought it the first time it came back. So she was very adamant about helping other people, and even older people, encouraging them, if it was time to get a colonoscopy, you're 50 and you haven't had a colonoscopy? What's up with that? She was just very in tune to wanting to be the person to carry the torch and to let people know, I don't want you to go through what I'm going through. So when she passed,
How old was she?
When she passed, she was 34. She had just turned 34. She was diagnosed with colon cancer at 20. She had just turned 27. So after she passed, and I was her caregiver her last 2 years of life, we did news stories on Fox 16 about her journey and all of that. And so I wanted to find a way to continue that legacy, that desire that she had to create awareness and to help other people. And so that's kind of how we ended up with Yoga Warriors. I was brainstorming with my news director one day, and he said, we could do a walk, or a 5K walk, run, that sort of thing. And he said, what about yoga? And I was like, oh, yoga.
And that is so different, like it's just so
Yoga.
unique.
So we have a big event every year. It's a free community fundraiser where we just invite people from all over the community to come and do yoga, listen to the message, learn something, walk away inspired, walk away feeling good after, you know, the yoga experience. And we give away a lot of stuff. We give away way too much stuff, but we do. And the way that people always ask, well, if it's free, how do you raise money? We take donations and we sell raffle items, and we sell, we raffle off items, and we sell yoga mats with our logo and t-shirts and all of these things. And people just, I don't know, they feel inspired to help us because they know that we're raising money for a good cause.
Yeah. Well, I know that it is for a good cause, and I want to give you a little gift. Not much, but just a little gift. And I even wrote a little check. It's just a little.
Oh!
It's just a little, but.
Oh my goodness.
Well, this is actual.
Oh, that's the actual check.
But this is, I made the check, and so just wanted
Can you
to
see that?
thank you for what you do.
Oh,
And your
thank you.
Yeah, your cause means a lot to me because when I was in college, I went through a lot of stomach and intestine disease. Basically, long story short, I'm not going to go into details, but I wasn't eating right. So I almost died.
What?
But God is good. I'm going to start getting emotional now. But God is good, and I literally just said, you know, God, I can't anymore. And I just started reading the Bible.
Yeah.
And then God sent me people to help me physically and mentally because, you know, it's a lot to go through something like that. And so your cause means so much to me because I know how important it is to take care about yourself. So thank you for that. But I want to ask you, what would you say to young people who just started out in news field or like broadcasting field?
I would say
Yes.
do what you need to do to live your dream, whatever that is. You know, sometimes it's television, sometimes it's other things, but try to learn as much as you can. Be persistent. Be smart. Be smart. And I always say the smartest person in the room is the person who's the most prepared. So prepare yourself for it. Don't just willy-nilly think, you know, oh, I'm going to just go out there and be a news reporter, or I'm going to just be a news anchor. You got to prepare yourself for it. And sometimes you have to take jobs that you really don't want. For example, some people have to start off in a small town, a really, really small town, because you know, they really want to live, you know, in Little Rock, or they want to live in a city much bigger than Little Rock. They want to live in Houston. They want to live in New York, Chicago. But you can't always start off big like that. Sometimes you have to work your way up. Most people have to work their way up. So be willing to do that. But if you are willing to do that, the sky is truly, truly the limit. So, you know, live your dream. Follow your passion. And don't let people tell you, oh, you can't do that. You can't do that. Why can't you? Why can't you? You can. You absolutely can. I do want to say, though, before we go, that our Yoga Warriors event, you know, I got to give it a plug.
Please.
Is Saturday, April 20th at the DoubleTree Hotel. Starts at 10 o'clock. It's from 10 till 1. No. Yes, 10 till 12. I almost said 2. It's not 2. 10 till 12. And like I said, it's free. We will have a number of news anchors from all of the stations. That's our big thing this year. We are all coming together. You know, we compete on television, but we're coming together to unite in the fight against colon and all cancers. So, and
what
they
if
will,
you're not good
they
at
will
yoga?
be speaking. You don't have to be good at yoga.
I'm not good.
That's the best part.
Okay.
Our event is designed for people who do yoga every single day, people who do yoga occasionally, people who have never done yoga before in their lives.
Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, and the vast majority of those people who've left our events, who've never done yoga before in their lives, they tell me it's like, I feel so good, I feel so refreshed. They're amazed at what yoga can do. So this is an opportunity to experience yoga if you've never done it before.
Oh, wow.
So that's what's cool. The money that we raise goes to several places. We've really, really grown. We've always provided liquid nutritional supplements for cancer survivors, and we do that through Kartai. But we have created a yoga studio at Kartai. So thanks to Yoga Warriors, They are having yoga 4 times a month. We created another yoga studio at the 20th Century Club Lodge. That's in Little Rock, where people who live out of town, they may live somewhere else here in Arkansas, but they need to be in town so that they can get treatment at one of our local hospitals. We created a yoga studio there for the cancer survivors and their caregivers, and we also fund some of the housing for the cancer survivors that are there. So we have a huge mission. Our money is really being put to good use, and I'm really proud to say that. Last year we gave away $15,000. So that really made my heart feel good, because when we first started this, we raised, I think, $2,400 for the whole year. And this time, last year, $15,000. And last year we were 5 years old. So after 5 years, we went from $2,400 to $15,000 in donations. So who knows what we'll end up with this year. So that's really exciting.
So how can they find you? Like, you have a contact information?
You can go to our website. It's www.yogawarriors.org. yogawarriors.org. That is our website. You can get all the information you need there. And you can always find me at Fox 16. Look for us on social media. Look for me on my Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages as well.
Yeah, well, this is amazing. And I know that you're an actress too.
Oh!
You know, we could have, sorry guys.
Darling, I'm an actress.
We could have this interview for a long time. But
I'm not an actress.
I saw you perform and you did a good job. So.
Oh, thank you. It was so fun. That was at the Rep. I had a little small scene, 2 small scenes in Chicago, the musical, and that was just phenomenal. It was like one of the best things ever.
Awesome.
It was so cool.
Well, thank you so much. We wish you best of luck as you grow and serve Arkansas, and especially your nonprofit.
I can't thank you enough for this.
There's something little. I wish I could give more.
Oh no, this is, you know what? This is awesome. This right here is just awesome.
So thank you guys. May I give you a hug?
Yes.
Thank you. All right. Bye guys.
Bye everybody. I'll just sit here while she turns that off. So long.